Our gas rates were $1.40 a gallon, and our personal tax rates were 70%. When Ronald Reagan came into office, he had a number of ideas regarding the economy, and ultimately these ideas came to be known as Reaganomics. He had developed them through many decades of his public speaking and governing, and really they were the basis of his philosophy. And these were: cut tax rates, curtail government spending, cut government restrictions and excessive spending, and maintain a stable economy. At the time, people thought these ideas were laughable, but ultimately, as the 80s progressed, the economy started to grow, more businesses started to flourish, he cut taxes, and the economy became much more robust. People weren't laughing then. There were a number of things that happened, follow me, during his term, his 8 years of office. And we're going to start off with the first crisis that he had to deal with. Everybody come closer. And that was in early 1981, the professional air traffic controllers went on strike, despite the fact that their contracts strictly prohibited them from striking. In fairness to them, President Reagan said, "I'll give you 48 hours to get back to work." True to his word, 48 hours to the day, he fired 11,000 air traffic controllers. This was a huge deal, saving our country and economy from some major disaster. And ultimately, it affected President Reagan because it was his first decision-making process, and he gained respect not only from the American community, but from international leaders as well, because it showed that he was a man of his word, and he did what he said he was going to do. The second major thing that he did during his term of office was he was the first president to appoint a woman to the Supreme Court. In early 1981, he appointed Sandra Day O'Connor.
1 minute, Michelle. 1 minute.
He appointed Sandra Day O'Connor. Ultimately, he elevated William Rehnquist to Chief Justice of the Supreme Court.
Yeah. That's kind of what happened.
In 1984, by mid-1984, he was extremely popular. He ran for re-election against Walter Mondale. He won by a landslide, 49 out of 50 states, 525 out of 538 electoral college votes. And of course, the highlight of this campaign was in one of his debates with Walter Mondale, and he said, "I will not make age an issue of this campaign. I will not exploit for political purposes my opponent's youth and inexperience."
Sorry, your time's up.
Oh,
Time's
darn.
up. You did a great
You did
job.
great.
Good.
How enjoyable.
Good presentation, accurate presentation. In real life too,
A little bit.
shorten it down a little bit.
So I needed to shorten my beginning probably in order to get the last two things.
Yes, and that just takes some practice, so that time management is crucial. especially-
Excellent.
Yeah,
Very.
but it was excellent, I would say excellent.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nice vocabulary.
Good job.
I really enjoyed animation.
Good eye contact.
Good idea. Really good.
There were two minor items, okay? When you talk about the tax rates,
Yeah.
you said we all had a 70% tax rate.
Oh, we all didn't, but.
The highest tax rate,
Right.